Hello, everybody. Welcome to Is This a Ghost? I'm Clayton Smith, and every week I tell a real ghost story from real history to my real friend Patrick Dean, who does not take it real seriously.
But he does have a
Um,
real broken thumb,
you
which
did.
sucks.
So you texted me on your way down the stairs to say, "Here I come." By the way, I broke my thumb today. I have so many questions. First of all, which hand were you using to text?
The glove hand. Oh no, to text? Oh, the
Yeah.
other one,
Okay.
the right hand.
So you broke your left hand,
Left, just the left thumb. One of the
but
little
you're
bones.
but you're
I
holding
guess they're
it.
all little
You're holding your
bones.
drink in there like a champ.
Hmm? Yeah.
I saw
Well,
you holding
so
your drink. That's
that
good.
was how I was pretty sure it was broken because usually if something is like just hurt, like bruised or
Yeah.
whatever, then you hold like something icy cold, right? Like, oh, I'm just gonna hold on to like this icy cold beverage, and oh, now
Yeah.
it feels better. When I pick up an icy cold beverage with that thumb, I cannot feel the ice with the thumb. It is
Oh,
completely numb. So
that's bad.
it seems like it. Like all the rest of the fingers, like, ooh, that's a cold, sweaty glass. The
Yeah.
thumb is like, I don't know what's going on
You know what though?
exactly.
I bet the thumb appreciates it anyway.
I think so. I think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
I've got just enough dripping strength, just enough gripping strength
Gross.
to hold 2 fingers of rye, which
That's
is
all you need. That's all you need.
mm,
That's good. Can I ask you a question? So I've never broken a thumb. Is
mm.
breaking a thumb like breaking a toe, where if you go to the doctor, they're going to be like, "What do you want me to do about this? Go away."
Well,
Or should you be at the emergency room right now?
I don't think ER. The ER doesn't sound right. I'll see how it feels in the morning. If it feels worse in the morning,
Mm-hmm. Urgent care?
maybe urgent care, maybe
Yeah.
for an X-ray or
You can
something.
just call
But
your sister. She probably
yes,
knows what to
yeah,
do.
she has an X-ray machine in her basement. Yeah, I could
Yeah.
totally go over there. Yeah, that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah. She can like poke and prod it though and be like, "Yeah, it's probably broken."
Yeah,
And she'll be like, "Go get an X-ray."
yeah. That's a really nice thing about having an orthopedist in the family is
Yeah.
she'll basically take your phone call any hour of the day and say, "Yep, it's probably broken," but
I love texting Mandy, my sister, like literally any hour of the day because she's so funny. She, much like your sister, is a physician's assistant, right?
Mhm,
And she loves it so much. She loves being asked questions. She's like Dr. House. She loves
mhm,
trying to figure out things.
mhm.
And so I will text her any ailment or any
Yeah.
concern, any malady, any time of day, and she'll very quickly write back and be really excited to engage in this conversation. And I
Ugh.
love that. I love it.
It's like a game of guess 10. It's like
Yeah.
here's the three keywords:
Yeah.
pain, fall,
Hmm.
child. Oh, okay, okay. Pain,
Sometimes I like to
fall,
tell
child.
her, here's what I got when I Googled it. And then she
Yeah.
gets really mad. Oh man.
Mm.
Well, before we get started, I have some fun news. So Stephen Luna, we had a chat. He's back on
He's
our merch.
he's my favorite. What?
He's back on our
Really?
merch. Yeah,
Oh,
baby.
he's my favorite.
He put together just today. I pitched him idea today for a new merch thing, and he
Hmm.
had it done within a few hours. Do you want to see? It's based on last week's episode of the Birdcage Saloon, the
I
Birdcage
don't
Theater.
remember last week's episode.
Okay,
Actually, no,
great.
no, I do because Tombstone was on TV last night, and I was like,
Was
"Fuck
it?
it, I gotta watch this." So I watched
Oh,
Tombstone. I
man,
did not
and
pick up
does it hold
the
up?
oh, the movie's fantastic. Absolutely.
I gotta watch it.
Oh my God, the scene at the train station when
Oh
he's like,
man,
"I'm coming and hell's
Hell's
coming with
coming with
me."
me. Yeah, you tell him I'm coming.
Uh, yeah,
Oh
there's not like a better 10-minute sequence in Western films
no.
than that sequence following the train station.
And that whole goddamn cast. I mean, the whole cast of the
Hmm.
heroes, the villains.
Mm.
Unbelievable. Billy Zane is the fruity actor.
Yeah,
I think that's the proper term. Anyway, Luna put together this drawing. You want to see? This is
please.
going to be on our merch. By the time this episode comes out, we'll have merch with this on it.
Oh, I do like this.
Isn't
This
that
is very
great?
nice. Fantastic.
Yeah,
I like
these are
this a
our
lot.
these are our poker playing gunslinger ghosts,
I like this a lot.
who are now just skeletons playing
Mhm.
poker. And if you
With
can't
with little iTag cards.
with little iTag cards, isn't that nice?
Steven, he is all about the details.
Well, can I tell you? I don't. Steven is all about the details, but can I tell you that one was my idea.
Really?
I was like, hey, can you put the iTag logo? He goes, no, it's gonna be too small. And I said, okay.
And then
And
you
then
did it
he
anyway.
said he just did
Yeah.
the ghost, and he's like, yeah, is that enough? And I said, that's great. So that's it.
Love it.
How
Fantastic.
many can I put you down for? How many would you like to order? How
I
many
will
shirts
have
for you?
100 mediums.
Good,
100
good.
mediums. Yeah.
I was hoping you were going to end it with 100 because one is obviously not enough.
Not even worth the shipping, really.
Gosh, what else? Let me check my notes here. Note number one. No, this is the wrong. This is the wrong notes. Note number one. Record video. Got it. I'm recording video this week.
Sweet.
Good. Your thumb is okay. You're feeling okay.
Yeah, this one's fine. This one's broken,
Okay.
but this one's okay.
Okay. All right. Do you have anything else going on that you want to chat about before we dive in?
Oh, today was first day back at work. First day driving back in rush hour. Really exciting stuff. Loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Today was the first day back at work technically for me, but classes don't start until next Monday. So like I couldn't tell the difference. All right. Well, we got maybe a potentially long one today. I don't know how this is going to go. So let's just get into it.
All right. Ooh, spooky time. Ooh, spooky time. Ooh, spooky time.
All right. Edgar Poe was born on January 19th, 1809 in Boston, Mass.
I know this guy finally. This is the Edgar Poe. Right?
Currently just Edgar Poe.
Okay. I don't want to spoil anything, but just for the viewer at home, there was a pretty famous author named Edgar Poe. So,
I want to, yeah. Now they understand why you were excited. They got it. It was a little unclear. I do want to say, so this story, obviously, this could be a 5-hour episode. I've done a very bad job of chopping out just the fundamentals of this story. So if you want to learn more about this Edgar Poe character, who seems to be all the rage with the kids, there's lots of stuff you can do. Real podcasts about real history. Probably have a lot really great episodes about him.
Maybe several.
And here's ours.
Yeah.
So Edgar was the second child of David and Elizabeth Poe. Now, David and Elizabeth were both actors. He was an American actor, and Elizabeth was a British actor who came to America to be an American actor.
Oh, but you can't be an American actor if you're a British actor.
If you're a British actor,
you got to pick.
You got to
pick. They don't do the dual.
You can't do a double dip.
Nope.
Which union are you going to belong to? Pick one.
Pick the British one.
They do it really good over there.
They have health care.
They're not starting wars with Venezuela right now. Pick British. Anyway, so they're actors, which is fine, I guess. Growing up with two actors as parents is probably super fun and not draining at all.
But they never lie to you ever.
It's so funny. Like I think we talked about this before on the show, but I know a lot of actors. Obviously, Aaron was
right. You married the one.
I married one of them, and then that came with a lot of friends who were actors. Most of them are wonderful. Every once in a while, you meet an actor who's like, they take it so seriously that they're an actor, and it's just I don't want to talk to you right now.
Yeah.
Ever. They're always on. And so, so hopefully these are the good actors. Let's see what happens.
Do you remember some years ago when you asked me to help you name what was it? It was some sort of like a benefit night for actors. And you were like, combine acting and drinking into like a fun little play on words. Do you remember this?
Memory of this? Not a bit.
Yeah. And I said, oh, actors and drinking. I said, oh, how about hyperbolics and gin and tonics? And
I don't remember. Are you sure this happened?
And you were like, that's fine, but I think it might offend some people. I said, I think it's okay. And you didn't use it.
I have zero memory of this. Yeah. Was this me?
This was you.
When did I put on a benefit for actors?
I don't know. I don't
even like actors. I do like the one, but and Kurt Russell and Val Kilmer and Billy Zane and Sam Elliott. What's his name?
Bill Paxton. And who plays the red shirt guy, the real bad guy?
Oh, that's what's his name?
It's the Walking Dead guy, right?
No, it's not the Walking Dead guy. It's the Booth Powers. Powers Booth.
Oh, yes,
Powers Booth. That's the way. That's the order. Yeah.
That's the Jeopardy answer.
Yeah.
Booth.
And then
Powers Booth.
and then the guy who killed the Terminator, or was Michael Behan? Is that it?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah. He's in there too. That's a fucking great cast. Wow. Yeah. Let's end this podcast and go watch Tombstone. Okay. So David and Elizabeth, both actors. David, though, abandons the family in 1810. Edgar is he's almost 2. Now, the next year, 1911.
It's the worst age. I can see why he leaves.
Well, and also the wife is pregnant with another one on the way.
Oh yeah, no, that's so he's like yeah.
So they have 2 boys now, and then a baby on the way. So David's out, 1810. Next year, 1811, Elizabeth has a daughter, and then very soon after that, Elizabeth dies.
Oh,
from pulmonary tuberculosis.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
The bad one. Yeah.
It's either going to be tuberculosis or childbirth. So now Edgar and his brother and his sister, they have no parents, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
That's how that works.
Wards of the state.
Well, they're going to be wards of some folks. Let's see what happens to them. The three kids, no one wants to take in all three kids.
Too many.
It's too many kids.
Yeah.
You've got several kids. That's too many kids.
Anyone interested in kids already has kids.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. If they want 3 kids, they've already started at least having kids.
It's like trying to sell
4 kids.
It's like trying to sell a dining room table. Nobody wants it. Everyone already has a dining room table.
One of those. Already
exactly.
have one.
It's huge.
Yeah.
It's
You got to get an 18-year-old who's like moving out of the house for the first time. Be like, you want this dining room table? It's yours.
Yeah. You find that same 18-year-old and be like, "Do you want 3 children?" Like,
Trad wife. Yes, I do. Let's see. So, okay. So 3 is a lot taken. So William, the oldest, he goes to live with his paternal grandparents in Baltimore. So family gets William, but
the
they're
grandparents
pretty old.
They don't even want the I wasn't expecting the grandparents to be one of the group of people that did not want all 3 children.
I don't know. We'll take one, but like I don't know. Those other 2. Yeah, I think so. This is probably goes without saying, but as we go through the story, you'll see like there are little breadcrumbs of like why Edgar Allan Poe is so fucked up. When
That's fair.
He didn't have a great life.
Right.
So rejected by his father, rejected mortally speaking by his mother, rejected by both paternal grandparents. But also, I love it's the paternal grandparents. So it is the dad's parents who are like, our son doesn't have to deal with this. Why are we dealing with this?
Yeah.
That's complicated. Christmas is going to be tough. So William goes to them. Rosalie, the youngest, is taken in by foster parents named William and Jane Mackenzie.
Okay.
They live in Richmond, Virginia.
Oh, okay.
Which I was just there yesterday.
Sounds nice.
I love Richmond. That's the topic for a different episode. I love Richmond. And then Edgar is taken in by John and Frances Allen, and they live also in Richmond, Virginia.
Oh, okay.
So I assume he gets to see his sister sometimes. John Allen now is a merchant who deals in a variety of goods, including cloth, wheat, tobacco, tombstones, and slaves.
Okay. Yeah, he just like got one chunk of the alphabet, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really, really, really dialed in. Textiles, tombstones, tobacco, slaves. Yeah. When Edgar comes to live with the Allens, they change his name, legally speaking, to Edgar Allan Poe.
There you go.
Though they never actually formally adopt him. So he's not actually part of their family, but they do change his name to make it appear as if he is one of them.
And they do brand him, which is
they brand him in the middle, which is interesting. They didn't go Edgar Poe Allen.
Right.
I guess they knew it just sounds better. Someday, if he's famous, we want it to sound good. And here's a fun fact.
WHaM!
Edgar's little sister, Rosalie, was also never formally adopted by her foster parents. But they did keep her the whole time. It's crazy. And she was like a baby when she was brought in. I don't know. Anyway, so the Allens raised Edgar from the age of 2. And John Allen, the dad, and Edgar, they have a pretty strange relationship. So John alternately goes from like smiling and doting on Edgar to aggressively disciplining. And it's just kind of very changeable. When Edgar is 6, the Allens move to the United Kingdom.
Oh.
Which is a bit of a difference.
Yeah.
They bring Edgar with. And Edgar then goes through some schooling there. He's in Scotland. He goes to a school in London, goes to a different school outside of London. He's kind of bouncing around. But 5 years later, in 1820, the Allens moved back to Richmond. They've had enough. We tried it. This sucks.
Yeah.
The food is bad. The rain is bad. People laugh at us when we mispronounce the names of their cities.
Have you ever had breakfast boiled in something's stomach? I have.
In 1824, Edgar gets to meet, this is kind of a fun fact.
WHaM!
He gets to meet the Marquis de Lafayette.
Oh, hey!
Lafayette comes to Richmond for some reason. And
Circus.
Edgar's...
Gotta be circus.
What do you think? Which circus act do you think Lafayette is?
Tightrope. Has to be tightrope.
I think that's good. Yeah. With some fucking flair.
Absolutely.
Edgar served as lieutenant of the Richmond Youth Honor Guard to welcome him, so he got to meet Lafayette.
Oh.
But I noticed Edgar Allan Poe's not in Hamilton.
Hmm.
Let's see. In March of 1825, John Allan's uncle dies. Okay, and this is going to be a big deal because that uncle, whose name was William Galt, he is one of the wealthiest men in Richmond.
Oh.
And he leaves John with several acres of real estate. And by several acres, they must mean several fuck tons of acres.
I was gonna say, like everybody owns several acres. You can fall ass
Right.
backwards into several acres
I think
of
my
land.
parents might accidentally give me several acres of land. But they mean a lot because John's full inheritance totals up to $750,000 in 1825.
Which is just...
Would you like to guess?
You said $750K back then. I'm going to go with $500 million.
No, it's not that. It's $21 million.
Ah, well,
Still a lot of money.
Chunk of change.
Yeah. So now the Allens have money. But importantly, it's not Edgar's money, right? Because he was never adopted. So this is a new thing that John gets to lord over Edgar. And it's another thing for Edgar to get a little bit of a chip on his shoulder about.
Sure.
In February of the next year, 1826, Edgar enrolls in the University of Virginia. And I thought I would drop in another fun fact.
Wham!
Just in case people know this. Did you know that UVA was founded and designed by Thomas Jefferson?
Really?
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Monticello, Jefferson's home, famously, is just down the road. And there's, if you go on the Monticello tour, there's this part where you can see there's like a gap between these trees in the backyard, and you can see a dome that's like central to UVA. And the story is, according to the tour guides at least, Jefferson would sit there and he would get out like a telescope and he would watch them as they were working on the dome. And then if they were doing things not quite to his specifications, he would send a messenger down to be like, "You're doing this wrong."
He sounds lovely.
Yeah, I think there is nothing wrong with Thomas Jefferson. I think we've poured over his history and unimpeachable. Anyway, it is a beautiful campus, though. Anyway, so he goes to UVA. The university has strict rules at this point against gambling, horses, gun, tobacco, and alcohol. Quote, but these rules were mostly ignored. Here's a pro tip for any high schoolers looking to enter college. They're still ignored today. I go there sometimes and it's still ignored. The horses part is not ignored. Not a lot of horses.
Yeah,
Campus,
that was hard to shrug off right there.
Yeah. So Edgar goes, but he's not flourish in this environment. He immediately falls into massive gambling debt.
Oh, really?
Yes. Turns out he's got a gambling problem.
What the fuck is there to gamble on?
Oh, come on. You've seen ESPN The Ocho. What isn't there to gamble on?
501 odds. The river continues flowing in this direction. Oh, take that action.
Earthquakes happen.
Yeah.
Let's see. So he's in gambling debt. Now, among other things, this gambling debt negatively impacts his relationship with his foster father. Also, probably a lot of friendships and things, I would assume.
Yeah. His kneecaps.
Yeah.
Lots of...
Edgar accuses John of not sending him enough money to enroll in classes or buy textbooks. But John is like, bitch, I sent you so much money. And it does seem that is true. It does seem like John actually did send him the money to enroll in classes and buy textbooks and everything, which seems very nice of John. And I think Edgar just gambled it all away. And then was like, you didn't send me enough money. So he's pretty fun. Edgar drops out after the first year. Now, John is pretty mad about this because he just funded a whole year, actually funded 2 years.
Right.
And Edgar is just, wasted away. And so Edgar, he doesn't really want to go back to Richmond. He's a little afraid that John might have a temper about this. So he does what any normal person would do. He moves to Boston and assumes a brand new name.
Who among us has not avoided gambling debts in Virginia?
And his new name is Henri Leronet. So, it's like when you're born in Boston and you live in Richmond and you're like, but now I'm French. That meeting of Lafayette was really, really impactful.
Oh, man. They loved the French back then. Loved them.
Oh, man. No freedom fries in the forecast back then.
Mm-mm.
So he tells everyone his name is Henri. He gets a bunch of odd jobs to make ends meet, but it doesn't really work out. So on May 27th, 1827, he just throws up his hand. He says, fuck it. He enlists in the U.S. Army. His only option.
In what position, gunner, midshipman, do you have author? Is author an option?
Have you written anything? No. No. By the way, this is going to be important. He is still pretending to be Henri at this point. He tells the U.S. government that his name is Henri Laurent.
Again, I can't stress enough. How is it possible anyone gets caught in any sort of criminal proceedings back then? You could just say your name is something different and walk away. No one will ever know it was you.
No, it's amazing. He looked exactly like you. Did he? Was his name the same as mine? Well, no. Mm-hmm.
Sounds like a different guy to me.
So he joins the army because that's the only thing he can think to do. He doesn't want to go back to Richmond. While he's serving, he publishes his first book.
Oh, so they did have a job for him.
They did have a job for him. I think this was an unsanctioned tome, I think. They're like, will you please fucking stop? But I don't know. I don't think there's a lot happening. There might be some French and Indian shit going on at this point, but I don't think there's a whole lot for the U.S. Army to do. Let's see. It was a 40-page collection of poetry called Tamerlane and Other Poems.
Yeah.
And when he published it, he didn't get the byline. It was attributed to, quote, a Bostonian. In his defense, it's tough because he can't say it's Edgar Allan Poe because he's telling everyone his name is Henri Laurent. They only printed 50 copies, and no one read it. So it was not a success. People are like, this is not good poetry, actually. Edgar serves in the military for 2 years. I should say after he serves for 2 years, he's like, I don't like this very much. I don't like being in the army. But the problem is he enlisted for 5 years.
Ooh.
And so he wants out. So he talks to his commanding officer, a man named Lieutenant Howard. Mm-hmm. And he makes a deal with Lieutenant Howard. And Edgar starts by telling him his real name. I know that for the last 2 years you thought I was Henri. I'm actually Edgar Allan Poe.
This makes sense. You don't speak a fucking word of French.
You don't have an accent. You don't look French. You don't know anything about France.
The only French word you know is Henri, and I don't think you even know what it means.
So tells him his name, and then he gives him his life story. He just talks to him about his parents dying and his foster parents and the tension there. And Howard actually, he said he listens and he's moved by the story. He agrees to give Edgar an honorary discharge if, and only if, Edgar reconciles with John Allen.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah. It's just like what Pete Hegseth would do.
Absolutely, yeah.
And so Edgar's like, all right, fine. And he writes a conciliatory letter to John. He apologizes for his behavior. Says he wants to make up for all his wrongdoings, all his bad behavior. John is unsympathetic and ignores Edgar's letter completely. Edgar sends more letters. John ignores those as well.
He's like, I kind of need you to just check yes or no here because my commanding officer is looking for some sort of response.
Picture John just like throwing him in the fire without opening him. Edgar's like, come on, open one, please.
I have spun such a tale about my life, and you are not helping by not returning the letters.
Oh, man. So Edgar's pissed, obviously, because he has to stay in the army until they're friends again. And so then finally, after like months and months and months, finally a letter arrives from John Allen to Edgar. The letter was written by John to inform Edgar that his foster mother, Frances Allen, had died.
It's something.
It's not a response, but it is communication.
I'm just imagining him and his commanding officer both reading the letter slowly, like, is this enough?
I don't think so. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's tough. I don't know. Now
I think it's on the road to where we want to be, but it's not there yet.
it's
Anyway,
progress. It's progress.
best of luck.
Now Edgar and Frances had been very close, like very close. She was a perfect mother for him,
Hmm.
like probably better than his own mother would have been. She treated him very well, like
Well,
doted
yeah,
on
that
him.
lady died. So
Yeah, yeah, it's true. She made a terrible decision to abandon him.
no longer the running for Mom of the Year award when you are in a box.
Okay. Well, anyway, he didn't. So he loved Frances. They were really close, and he didn't even know that Frances was sick because John didn't bother telling him.
Sure.
Right. So her death comes as a huge shock, and I believe she also dies of consumption. So Edgar is really thrown by this, and it impacts him deeply. He goes back home. He arrives a day after the funeral, and he meets with John, and John is grieving the loss of his wife.
Hmm.
And
So
they have an exchange.
So now might be the time.
Now's the time.
You know.
Now's the time. Be like, I'm also so sad.
Yeah. We
You
are
know
both
what?
so sad.
We are both so sad.
Shouldn't we both be not in the army too?
Let- It's actually, I've been learning this thing called logic. This
Yeah.
is a logic puzzle, and I think it makes a lot of sense. They have the conversation, and John finally allows Edgar to be discharged.
Wow.
Somewhat hilariously, I think. The other stipulation for the deal from the lieutenant was Edgar had to find someone else to take the rest of his enlistment. So so I guess he does find someone to sign on for the last 3 years.
You got to find a subleaser. I'm sorry, like you can break it, but you have to find a sublease.
Got to find a sublease. Oh man. So anyway, so he's discharged, but he doesn't want to go back to Richmond again. You know, Francis is dead. John is not like his best friend. So he moves to Baltimore, and he moves in.
That's a compromise. That's the average of Boston and Richmond, Virginia, is Baltimore, I think.
It is. In so many ways, it is. Yeah. He moves there because his older brother lives there. He went to his grandparents there, right? So his grandparents are around somewhere. And he moves in with his aunt, whose name is Maria Clem, and her daughter, Virginia Clem.
Okay.
Now, she is, of course, Edgar's first cousin, being his aunt's daughter.
Right.
Edgar and Virginia become quite close,
Ugh.
but like in a cool cousin way.
I was afraid that as soon as you were like, let's establish what the blood relationship is first.
It's important.
Then we'll proceed.
It's important to know. They come, but like just they're like good friends, good buds.
Yeah,
good pals.
absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have the ages. The ages will come up later. Anyway, they come close
In court proceedings. It'll be fine.
The newspapers will have a field day with their ages. In 1830, Edgar enrolls in West Point.
Oh, okay.
He wants to go to school. He figures he has a military background, even though he got out of it. But he was honorably
I
discharged.
failed out of college and failed out of the military. Why don't I go to a combination of college and military now?
Maybe that one will take.
Yeah.
Let's find out.
Maybe it'll have the good halves of both, and it'll just combine into what
It's
I'm
worth
looking
a
for.
shot. It's worth
Yeah.
a shot. This is a logic puzzle. I've been studying logic. So he wants to enroll in West Point. And for the longest time, John Allen has connections there, and he's like, I'm not gonna help you get into West Point because you're just gonna quit.
Right.
But Edgar keeps badgering him, and for a couple years, and finally John is like, okay, fine. You want to go to West Point? Go to West Point. So he calls his connections, or probably writes him. There was no phone.
He yanks on a string that is connected to the other end of.
He texts his buds at West Point, and it makes it happen. So he enrolls in West Point. Later that fall, 1830, John Allen marries his second wife, Louisa Patterson. That's been a couple years since his first wife has passed. Feels like a good window of time. Nothing untoward there. But she doesn't like Edgar very much.
He's kind of creepy.
He's kind of creepy.
Yeah.
He's a little morose. He's got a lot of death in his life so far, and it's just kind of getting started. Plus, Edgar keeps telling her that John has children outside of wedlock, and I don't know if that's true. But even if it is, John's not going to love that he's telling her that.
Right, yeah. That's not something best buds would say about each other.
Yeah, I mean, now, if it is true, of course, should John have wedlock kids out of wedlock? I don't think so.
Right.
But he's blowing up his spot pretty bad. And this leads to John finally and fully disowning Edgar.
Oh.
You're done. 100% done.
Mm-hmm.
At which point Edgar decides to leave West Point.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah. Now it's hard to leave West Point because there's like these contract. I don't know. It's hard to be dismissed from West Point.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why you just don't stop going and just drop out. It's possible you might get like court-martialed, I suppose.
I guess, but like from what?
I don't know.
I mean, now you can never be in the military again.
You didn't take your logic puzzles far enough.
Yeah.
Now you got to go to the prison.
It's okay. I'll put on a mustache and you won't know who the fuck I am anymore.
My name is Goethe.
Yeah.
So he leaves West Point, but he can't just stop going for some reason. So he gets himself dismissed by getting intentionally court-martialed for gross neglect of duty and disobedience of orders for refusing to attend formations, classes, and church.
Oh, okay. So
sounds great.
Pretty easy.
Easy.
It probably only takes like 3 days at West Point to get to that point, but it sounds like a sweet 3 days.
It's a great 3 days. He's napping, he's writing, like that's bliss.
Yeah.
So he is court-martialed. He's dismissed. Next, he heads to New York City. He still wants to be a writer. He's still writing a lot. He's released a few more books of poetry by this time, but none of them are any good. No one likes them. He's not cutting as a writer. People are like, you're not a very good writer, and that's not going to help you be a writer. So after just a few months in New York, when people there are like, we don't like your writing very much, he runs out of money. He returns to Baltimore to his aunt and his cousin. He returns to find that his brother William is now living there too. Potentially his grandparents died.
Hey, okay.
So he's back with his brother, which is very good. The less good part is that William is very sick, in part due to complications from alcoholism. 5 months after Edgar returns to Baltimore, William dies on August 1st, 1831. Interestingly,
wham!
153 years later to the day, I would be born.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's important. An auspicious day for both of us.
And your social security number is what again? I can't remember. I just need the last 4 digits. That's
Sure. So the death of his brother bothers Edgar quite a lot. So now, for keeping tally, like his dad abandons him, his mother dies, his foster mother dies, his brother dies.
And the father abandons him.
And the father, banishes him, bans him. So things are going badly. Edgar is 22. He's for a lot of life.
That's a hard life right there.
Is. He throws himself into his writing. He also throws himself into drinking. But despite the amount that he's writing, it's not taking off.
Which is if you're a writer, writers thrive on what? Tragedy.
Yes.
Right? Of
Absolutely.
course. There's never been a good writer that had a good life. Like I read Jack Buck's autobiography, or I'm sorry, I read not Jack Buck's, Joe Buck's autobiography.
Oh,
terrible,
boring as hell.
Just the most boring thing you could possibly imagine.
Yeah.
Writers thrive on tragedy, and this man has had the most tragic life, either self-inflicted or externally, and he still can't make anything interesting.
It's bad, right?
That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad.
Now, in his defense, the publishing industry at this point is wild because a couple of reasons. First of all, there's printing presses are popping up now all of a sudden everywhere. It's kind of a hot new thing. And so these literary magazines are popping up because people are like, well, I have a printing press. I'll just make a magazine. And so there's all these literary magazines, but most of them don't know anything about running a magazine. And so they close after a few months. So they'll you'll submit, they'll be like, yeah, we'll print it. And then we'll pay you in a few months when subscriptions come in, and no subscriptions come in. So you don't get actually paid for that, and they shut down. So if you're not publishing with the big names, then it's hard to make any money. Also, there was no copyright law at this point. And so all these printing presses, all these literary magazines were mostly taking English authors who were really popular and just reprinting their shit. So the magazines are full of people who had written really good popular things that then the magazines are getting rich off of because they're selling these stories because they're stealing them. So so in his defense, he's obviously a very good writer, at least in the end.
Right.
In his defense, it's tough. It's tough, but probably not great for his state of mind at this point. In 1835, at the age of 26, Edgar gets a job as an assistant editor at the Southern Literary Messenger. It's a literary magazine.
Mm-hmm.
A few weeks later, he's fired for being drunk on the job.
Oh, no. So close.
So close. And this is when Edgar goes back to Baltimore for a third time. And he thinks, I think I know how to fix this. And he gets a license to marry his cousin Virginia. Now,
I was hoping it wasn't going to end with this.
Nope. So think back to when I first told you they were getting close, right?
Right. Uh-huh.
That was when he was 21, I think.
Uh-huh. Right.
5 years ago.
Right.
Now he's 26.
Mm-hmm.
And now she is 13.
Now she's 13.
Now she's 13.
Okay. So if I do the half plus 7 rule.
I have a note here, not half plus 7. At their wedding, they had a witness attend who lied and said that Virginia was 21. That's how that happened.
And she was really
13.
13 years old.
13 years old. 13 years old and first cousin.
That's wonderful.
Yep.
Was the wedding cake like bubblegum flavored?
Oh man, I have to wonder, like, what is the aunt thinking? Like, she's the adult in this situation. Yeah. What is she doing?
God. She's getting rid of one more mouth to feed.
I guess. Man, she's gaining a mouth to feed. Edgar is broke. Oh man. Now that he has a family of 2, Edgar needs a job. So he goes back to the editor of Southern Literary Messenger. And he's like, okay, listen, please take me back. I will not drink. I will not get drunk. And the editor's like, all right.
Yeah. Trust me, my wife can't even drink for another decade. I promise you.
God. So the editor brings him back because Edgar he's talented. He's certainly very talented. And the editor sees that, but he does get drunk a lot, which is a problem. He goes back to work for the Messenger. He's still drinking, but he manages to keep it like okay enough to not get fired.
Keep between the lines.
Keep between the lines. Yep. Now that he's back at the Messenger, he does a lot of literary criticism. And he is a brutal critic. There is no critic worse than a failed writer.
He's a Simon Cowell of literary publications of the 19th century.
Yeah. He's like Paul Hollywood if Paul Hollywood never became famous or had piercingly blue eyes. You know? You're not a British Bake Off?
No, I'm fantasizing.
Okay.
Of course I know Paul Hollywood is. Am I made of stone,
what do you think of this poster over my bed? So here's just a sampling of some of his critiques. He called Henry Wadsworth Longfellow, who you may have heard of.
I have heard of him.
Pretty popular poet. Called him a quack and, quote, the great mogul of the imitators. Poe suggested that one writer, Langston Osborne, shoot himself. And in a review for writer William Lord, Edgar wrote, quote, enough of this folly. We are heartily tired of the book and thoroughly disgusted with the impudence of the parties who have been aiding and abetting in thrusting it before the public. To the poet himself, we have only to say, from any farther specimens of your stupidity, good Lord, deliver us. It's important to note that at this point, Poe is no one. No one knows him.
Right.
He's just
a diva. That's all it is.
He's just a diva. He's just a diva with no credits to back it up. But while he's doing this, he is writing. He's picking up some steam. He's publishing like crazy. He's getting short stories published everywhere. He's getting poems published everywhere. They're not great, but he's doing it. He's doing it. then in 1839, he publishes the first story that most people, I think, would recognize him for today.
Mhm.
The Fall of the House of Usher.
Oh, that's a good one.
It's a good one. It's a
Mhm.
good story. Did you watch the Netflix show?
I did not. No, I was aware of it.
Man.
I knew it was quite good.
It is so good. The whole
This-
thing is just Poe themed. It's not
Yeah.
all. It's not House of Usher specifically.
Mhm.
It is so good. I cannot go. Everyone, stop your podcast right
Yeah.
now and go watch the entire season of Fall House of Usher. It's real good. Highly recommend. So he does that, and then of course that becomes pretty popular. People are like, okay, okay, Ed, we like this. In 1841, a couple years later, he publishes The Murders of the Rue Morgue,
Oh,
which is another pretty popular one. So now he's picking up steam. Now people are whispering about Edgar Allan Poe.
Mhm.
Now he's making an impression in a
Yeah.
good way, finally.
Yeah. Still a bit of a creep, but
Yes.
he's harnessing the creep abilities.
That's right. Very important.
Mhm.
One evening in January 1842, Virginia shows the first signs of consumption.
Oh no.
She is playing the piano and singing when, as Poe described it, she breaks a blood vessel in her throat.
Oh my gosh.
So she gets a little better. She only partially recovers.
Mhm.
She's not doing well with tuberculosis.
Right. Does
as
she have to
you
stay
know.
home from school or?
She has a doctor's note,
Yeah.
so she has to stay home. Yeah. And remember, Poe's foster mother also died of TB, and his
Right.
mother also died of TB.
Mm. Sounds
So-
like genetic. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it passes through injection to the wife. Yeah. He starts drinking a lot. Like he's been drinking a lot. Now he's like,
Yeah.
this is hard for him to take. He starts drinking a lot. He's not dealing with it very well. But bright side, it's while Virginia is very sick that he writes and publishes some of his most iconic work.
Hmm.
So if you're wondering where all the dark shit comes from, it's just life.
Mhm.
A few months after Virginia's diagnosis, he publishes Mask of the Red Death, and then quite soon after, The Pit and the Pendulum. In November that same year, he writes The Telltale Heart.
Mm.
In 1844, he writes The Purloined Letter. And these are just the highlights that people.
Sure.
He's publishing a lot. He's
Yeah,
writing
yeah.
a lot.
These are just the good ones.
Yes, I did one time when I was when I kind of really like just started reading Edgar Allan Poe in high school. I was like, this is great. And I went and I was like, I'm going to buy the full collection of Edgar Allan Poe stories. There could be like what 7. So I go to Barnes and Noble and I buy, and this book is huge. I'm like, what is this? I never read any of them. I think because hardcover. I don't like hardcover books. Anyway, he's gaining some popularity now, but still not widely recognized as like a. He's not what he is today, right? He's not like a master of the English language. Until late in 1844, he writes a poem, blows everyone away. You have a guess?
Is that the Raven?
It is The Raven.
Yes.
This one is good.
This
And
one
he-
is like Simpsons good.
This one is so good. Simpsons lampooned it, and not even in their 20th season, like
No.
a pretty early season.
Like season 6 Simpsons lampoon this one. So you know it's good.
That's right. This is a Treehouse of Horror, early Treehouse of Horror. Yeah. So he's done it. People love this one. It immediately becomes incredibly popular, like popular enough that suddenly, as if overnight, Poe has become a household name.
Mhm.
This one blows up. This one goes viral.
That's kind of feel weird though, because it's about your wife dying,
Yeah.
right? And everybody's
Yeah,
like,
I
man,
mean-
that was so good. And he's like, yeah,
Yeah. I mean, but again,
Yeah.
they all are.
Yeah.
And again, his wife's fine at this point. If
Sure.
by fine we mean technically alive.
yeah, coughing up lobes of her lung.
Yeah, it's fine. So he's suddenly very famous, which is one of the things he always wanted. The other thing he wanted was money. Unfortunately, he was only paid $9 for that poem, which I think was something like $300 today. But the good news, of course, is now suddenly everyone wants to read more from Edgar Allan Poe.
Mm-hmm.
So he keeps writing, keeps publishing. 1 year later, he writes The Cask of Amontillado. It's an
Oh,
iTag favorite for sure.
that's a great one.
We would have merch about it. That's a good one. Virginia's still hanging in there. She's not doing very well. They move out of Baltimore to the Bronx in a cottage, because apparently in 1846 the Bronx had cottages. New York became so big so fast, didn't it? And it is in that Bronx cottage that Virginia dies on January 30th, 1847.
Oh, and I bet he's so mad because that was all of his good material right there.
It's like, well, now he has the actual death to write about, so he's got like one more really good one left, which is actually I think my favorite Poe of all time. We'll get there in a second. So he drinks even more. He exhibits even more erratic behavior. He starts trying to marry other women.
I mean,
sure. Yeah. I mean, who among us?
Yeah.
But they're like, no, thank you, drunk person. Like, I don't think so.
Oh, like they're not aware that they're part of it. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. They're not like, he's not like, I guess they're not like dating or anything. He's just.
Are they whores?
I think some of them actually might have been. One of them was an old sweetheart who is like, oh, I don't think so, honey. Are you okay?
Right.
So he's spiraling, obviously. He's also more popular than he's ever been. Now, ironically, while he's in the worst mental state of his life, he's finally making the most money he's ever made. But he's carrying so much grief, he can't handle it. In June of that year, he finishes his final poem, Annabel Lee. You familiar with Annabel Lee?
I'm not.
Oh, it's fucking good. And it is pretty explicitly about Virginia.
Okay.
It's very good. I highly recommend you go check it out immediately after this episode. On October 3rd, then 1849, a man named Joseph Walker finds Edgar semi-conscious in Baltimore, quote, in great distress and in need of immediate assistance. Edgar is taken to Washington Medical College. And here's a quote. Poe was not coherent enough to explain how he came to be in his dire condition and why he was wearing clothes that were not his own. He just repeatedly kept screaming the name Reynolds, and no one knew who the fuck he was talking about. And Edgar Allan Poe dies in that hospital on Sunday, October 7th, 1849. According to his doctor, the last words were, "Lord help my poor soul." Newspapers reported Poe's death as congestion of the brain, which apparently was a common euphemism for death by alcoholism.
Yeah.
Now, we don't actually know why he died. Speculation includes, of course, alcoholism, but also potentially delirium tremens, heart disease, epilepsy, syphilis, meningeal inflammation, carbon monoxide poisoning, and rabies. So we're not really sure. However it happened, obviously Edgar Allan Poe is no longer with us, corporeally speaking, but his ghost really gets around. You can find Edgar haunting several different locations. At the Edgar Allan Poe house in Baltimore, which is where he stayed with his aunt and his betrothed. You might see visions of Poe himself. You might feel unseen touches, and you may even bump into Poe's grandmother. Some people have seen Virginia herself. With her rattle toddling around.
Yeah.
You can see lights moving from room to room from the outside when no one is in the building. There's an Edgar Allan Poe museum in Richmond, which I tried to get to yesterday to get some pictures and video for this episode. It didn't work out. But there is a museum there. We'll make it happen. We'll get back there. The ghost appears there as well. Now, it's important to note, he never lived in this building.
So, like, the ghost being him, maybe.
Yeah. Now, it does have a name tag on it that says Rich. So it's like, are you just an employee? Are you a part-timer?
I'm an employee that was electrocuted. Please let my soul rest.
So, but they have so much of his stuff there. They have a lot of things that belong to him. And as we have seen in the show, totems can carry a spirit. And so from time to time, he will haunt this shop. Staff will come in to find things in the gift shop strangely arranged so that the merchandise that predominantly depicts Poe's face is front and center.
What is... I'm sorry. What is in the Edgar Allan Poe gift shop?
What isn't in the Edgar Allan Poe gift shop?
Like, is it like airplane bottles of schnapps and like stuffed ravens? Is that
Yeah,
all it is?
probably.
Okay.
Yeah, it's off-brand schnapps called the Raven.
Hmm.
I'm sure there's the coffee mug's got to be great. You got to have some
Yeah.
great Edgar Allan Poe coffee mugs for sure. I'm sure they sell a lot of his books.
Hmm.
What else? I don't know.
Like
I don't know.
like
Stuff.
small casks.
I'm sure stuffed
Obviously.
ravens, small
Right.
cats. Yeah, yeah. Little hearts that just go boom,
Mhm.
boom, boom, and drive you crazy. Absolutely, so much stuff. I would have a blast designing merchandise for Edgar Allan Poe gift shop.
It would set records for gift shops, really. Like it would.
Absolutely, absolutely. His ghost has also been seen at his gravesite, which is in Baltimore, where he wanders sadly among the tombstones. And then his Bronx cottage is haunted. They have moved the cottage.
Hmm.
Now it's in like some reserved land park somewhere, not too far. It's in New York.
Yeah, somewhere with lower property values. Like,
Yeah,
we can't-
it's way upstate.
Yeah. Steve Ballmer's son wants to build a 3-flat here, so I'm sorry. This
You're gonna have
is
to go
moving.
north.
Yeah, this is going over by the sewage plant. Sorry.
Yeah. Let's see. So, if you can find the cottage, it's haunted. Not a museum. Actually haunted, and there are 87. This is
No, I'm sure it's true. Whatever the fuck it is.
okay. What my notes say, which I'm just struggling to find the typo here. There are 87,000 Poe museums. That's not it. 87,000 Poe somethings.
Mhm.
Feels like a lot. I don't know. Anyway, the Bronx cottage is pretty haunted. There's a lot of something there that he haunts so much. He's sometimes seen there. My favorite one, though, is he also haunts the last place he was seen before he was found on the street by Walker, which is a bar in Baltimore called the Horse You Came In On Saloon. This is apparently America's oldest continually operating saloon,
Oh,
established
okay.
in the year of our Lord 1775. Patrons and staff alike have reported unexplained noises, flickering lights, cash registers that open all on their own, chandeliers that just start swinging around, and visions of Edgar himself. According to the staff, when a ghostly event occurs, the best way to handle it is just to acknowledge Edgar.
Mhm.
And apparently that's all he wants. The haunting then stops and all is calm for a while. The bartenders sometimes leave out a glass of cognac for Edgar, just in case.
That seems shameless.
I was going to say polite.
Yeah,
Right?
I mean, he's, like died of alcoholism. Then his ghost like, hey, I know, like, I get it. I
Hey,
have a
you
bit
can't
of
die
a
of
problem,
alcoholism twice.
but just a sniff.
But
Just
I just want one. Just one. Just get in there. Gosh, and that is again the somewhat abridged story of Edgar Allan Poe and his ghost that haunts many spots. Do you think if you are a ghost that haunts like 5 different places, are you different? Like, are there different versions of your ghost, or are you one ghost who's hopping around?
You're hopping. I think it's hopping. I mean, just for authenticity.
I think
Otherwise,
so.
I think it's a bit of a cop out.
Yeah.
You know.
What if you like what if you could get hear me out. Stunt doubles, right?
Oh,
So
okay.
then you spread your fame a little bit more,
Mhm.
and you're like, now in your afterlife, because that could help boost the sales of your work that you publish in life.
Sure.
If like the more people who are haunted by you, the more like people are going to talk about you, right?
Yeah, I can see I can see you're still worried
an
about gift shop
investment.
sales. Yeah, you're still worried about
Yeah.
the gift shop sales. I get it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So it could be.
Yeah, the problem is if anybody asks a question of the ghost.
Oh, that's true. But okay, yes, true. But ghosts, they don't all speak. Some of them are just kind of locked in their loops and they just move through
Yeah.
emotions and they do their thing. So you could set it up to be fine.
Like if they ask your stunt double, like, what's this line here from the Raven about? And you just like start banging pots and pans together. I don't know what it is. Yeah.
Oh boy. Well, this has been the story of Edgar Allan Poe. If you like what you heard, consider joining Ghost Plus. We do even more of this and more stuff over there. It's only $5.99 a month. It's crazy. What a deal. We do short ghost stories. We do a Smith show. We do a few other fun things over there. You get a discount on merch, an extra discount on merch, I should say. And we got some good merch coming out. in the near future. So go check it out. isthisaghost.supercast.com. Is This a Ghost is a Smith Show production. All the notes are taken by me, Clayton Smith. All the funny jokes were from Patrick Dean. Our audio editor is Jeremy Montoya. Our video editor and our webmaster is Jen Swanson. Our social media is aided greatly by Jen Jones and Sam Murdoch. And our merch is designed in partnership with Stephen Luna and with Fox and Quill Studio. That's going to be it for us for now. What I will say is I don't think you should marry your underage cousin. If you do, it's quite possible we'll be talking about you next week on Is This a Ghost?